will turn my volume up. I will turn y'all's volume right about there. And greetings and salutations, travelers. Welcome back to the End of Planar Crossroads. And welcome back to our Rise of the Runelords game. Our Rise of the Runelords Redux game. So, as you can probably see, we're down 1 Canadian because they had storms that have knocked out his power at the moment. But if he gets a chance, he will be able to come back. So, Lord willing, he will, but it's understandable if he can't. Can't control the weather. So, before we begin, a disclaimer. This is an adult podcast that sometimes feature those adults over there that use adult language. You have been warned.
Thanks.
I'm an adult.
Yeah, you are. You did it.
Oh, crap. It's like when you passed that checkpoint and you didn't want to.
Oh no, I passed the save point.
Now I can't go back and farm the happy memories.
Unsave. Unsave. That's what nostalgia is for. Nostalgias are like the time lapse or time walking dungeons in WoW or whatever that is, where you go back and you play old content. It's like that.
Or the classic edition that's about to come out.
Which
that I have not seen, just like a crap ton of YouTubers put out content on.
Yeah, it's really exciting. 2006
Actually,
nostalgia is real.
Well, I mean, it's not just the nostalgia. It was a good game. So
it was, yeah. It was very game-changing. I don't think anyone has touched what World of Warcraft has done in the MMO world, and I don't really think you can.
Well, they built on a lot of other people's work, too, to get to that point. But they have sustained it so far. That's beside the point. This is not a history of anything video. This is us getting into our game. So before we do, quick announcements in the idea that we're going to kind of trim down announcements simply because these don't release in an order for us to be able to really start announcing a lot of things. So Patreon stuff is still going. Subscribe Star stuff is still going for both End of Planar Crossroads and Black Dragon Gaming. As far as one-shots and things like that, we're just going to have to announce those as they come up. Because, you can't timely manner get all of that information to people when you upload on a separated schedule like this. So, all that said, that's all the announcements that I'm going to do. Tommy, do you got anything?
I do, actually. I'm sad because Kane isn't here to see it, and it's not really an announcement, but I wanted to tell you guys on stream that I started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I'm catching up.
Finally!
10 years of rage at why M. Night Shyamalan's version is bad has now caught up with me, because I've seen this many episodes and my emotions have done this.
That's right.
I can't keep up. It's too much. I am sad and happy and angry and that was cool.
Why do you make me feel this way?
I can't. Wah! But yeah, it's really good. Anyway, that's all I got. I don't want to hold it up any longer. It looks like Kane is going to shoot a PDF over. If it's cool with you, Adam, I would like to about Egor, so I'm not the only guy in the front row when we go down to Giant Town.
Okay.
Please.
That seems fine, considering that the Marshal will run the other Marshal, so that story can continue.
Don't need no teamwork feats when it's 2 guys running all the Marshals.
All right. If that's everything, when last we left our heroes, they had, well, I say they very loosely, because 3 of them went off to go and figure out and scout out this Jorgenfist fortress. While they were gone, a few things did happen. There was this, apparently a necromancer stone giant passed by the Storval Stair just close enough for people to kind of get an idea of what was going on, or seeing it, and seeing him raise a couple of what looked like to Kellery, based upon the way the magic behaved, a skeleton version of a couple of the giants. But all that said, they were able to pick out pieces that led them to believe they left 2 people there. They left 2 of the regular giants, stone giants there at the Storval Stair. But the rest of them, including those 2 skeletal stone giants, were going towards Jorgenfist. So something was going on with that. And that's the main thing that happened there, aside from the recovery of the marshals and Kellery doing so. The casters had gone off, most of the casters had gone off and done their scouting because they could fly. Well, Brasut and Willton followed Boldrago, and they saw some things. They saw that there was some... in fact, we'll take everybody over there. That sounds like a good idea. They saw basically what you guys see on the map, and they saw some dragon-esque type things that were found out to be wyverns and such. The gate is being apparently guarded by 3 harpies, so that was discovered. It was discovered that all of these different A2A, A2B, A2C, such like that, are all just different villages with different insignias that they are holding, or kind of having, and those are different encampments, some of giants, some of ogres, some with a mix. So it's giant kin in general. And seeing this, Boldrago decided, you know what, I'm going to talk to some people, because I hadn't talked to nobody yet. We could all work this out all diplomatic-like. So he floated on down there to a taiga giant, Taiga giant, not a taiga, like a... Okay, that I don't need to go into puns.
Not to be confused with Tyga, the rapper.
Yes, the biome, not the person.
So they kind of floated down to that individual, and that person was not impressed by the illusion, kind of protective illusion that Boldrago was putting up to try and project himself out there so he didn't have to put himself into physical danger to speak with this individual. But he eventually found out her name was Sinderma as they were walking through some caverns. And Sinderma was reluctant to let this little thing in to talk with Mokmorian, who Boldrago was wanting to talk to, because she didn't necessarily know if he was legit. But when he talked about having the stone that Terractinus was set off after, then their interest was piqued. So she went on down, talked to Mokmorian apparently, as far as was discovered and known, and then she came back up and was like, sure, you can come down and talk to him. And Boldrago was probably like, cool, I'll go into the fort and talk to him, and it's going to be all chill-like. And I won't have to be, right anywhere where I can't just get away. That wasn't what was happening. As he was waiting at the gate, both Brasut and our other and Willton decided, we're out. This is pretty dangerous for us, considering our invisibility is about to go out as well. So they kind of backed off and started to head back to the rest of the marshals, which is a 2-hour flight away. The Taiga giant comes back, escorts Boldrago in, escorts him into the courtyard. Understandable that that's where someone would think that the meeting was supposed to happen. Escorts him down into the pit, escorts him through some caverns that the pit was over, and then starts to escort him down into another area with worked stone and so on. And that's about when Boldrago was like, this is a little deep for me to be here by myself and all. I'm good. I'm going to go. And so he teleported out of there, but not before baleful polymorphing the Senderma giant into a rabbit or a bunny. So
Fluffy bunny.
a fluffy bunny. But she
Just
made
beware its big gnashing teeth.
she made the save to be able to fully keep her mental capacity. So it's one of those things where she's a big person in a little body. And yeah, that all went went very unfortunate in manner for her. But that's where we cut off last time, because we all thought that Boldrago was like, nope, he gonna die. He gonna die. That's what will happen. But he didn't. He made it through and teleported back into where the marshals are. So despite leaving after the the other two casters, he's making it back before them. And that's kind of where we'll pick up. We're actually going to pick up with the two casters in flight. So
Not at Skoros crapping his pants when suddenly here's a Boldrago winking into existence as we're about to go rush a bunch of giants.
poof. All right.
Okay. So let's see.
And that's how I met Skoros. And yes, I know, he seemed like a major asshole at the time. I don't know why I continued to follow him. I don't know. I would say charming personality or something like that, but we both know he doesn't have that, either of those things. So, drunkenness? I'm going to say drunkenness.
Kellery and I studied runes.
That seems good to hear. I'm glad everything is going well for you.
Yeah.
So, do you think Boldrago is going to make it out of there all right?
Probably. He seems oddly competent.
Oddly competent?
He gets out of situations I wouldn't have expected someone to.
Okay, that is a fair statement. Still, I'm just concerned what he's going to do alone in there. Hell, what if he is a traitor?
We'll probably find out soon.
Indeed. But until then, I presume it is business as usual, yes?
I don't see why not.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can say is that we are in a very dangerous territory with very unfriendly people who would much rather just simply kill us than actually listen to us.
Flight does help, though.
That is true. Still, I hate to go back empty-handed, but, well, it's hard to kind of do stealth when the entire damn fort is aware that people are trying to come in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You alright, friend?
I'm about normal.
Very well. I guess we should continue then.
Head nod.
All right. And as that awkward flight home continues, or flight to the marshals continues, we see that the marshals have popped back up and Boldrago is there, and we're there. So are you guys going to truly jump out and start ham-fisting all these two giants that seem to still be there? Or what?
Two.
Yes.
I mean, I'm still down. I don't know how Boldrago is feeling.
We probably should
No
discuss
problem.
this before. And just to be sure,
I agree.
So you have information. Where are Brasut and Willton?
Oh, they left. They were coming here for you. They're less social.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Skoros is gonna sit at the door,
That's
or the door, sit at the hole and wait. So too will Egor.
here to bring you up to speed. What's happened? We saw. I'll explain what we saw. That it looked as though they had turned the dead into skeletons and taken them off back towards the fortress, and mentioned the name of the person the leader of the band said he needed to talk to, which I think he'll recognize as the Taiga giant he talked to, who's now hopefully Tarkat Chow. I'm just seeing a lot of things down there who would love to eat a fluffy bunny, not questioning where it appeared from.
Yeah.
So I'll share that with Boldrago. I do believe we can defeat these two. If you think it's a good idea, we can proceed from here.
Yes, of course. It should be no problem. It's just giants, right?
Last
Yes.
words.
As a quick plan, I know you tend to make walls of thorns, and I don't know if you have that ability this time. If you do not, I have a suitable amount of caltrops, and also have several remaining Molotov cocktails. I know you're able to create a darkness, can operate in, but not necessarily others so well. So, if need be, if you will make things dark, spread caltrops around them, and start dropping Molotov cocktails on them. I can even light them out here for you and drop them in.
Well, there's too much light to truly make it dark. So
Second option, and Skoros cracks his knuckles. I could just go break them apart.
Well, I definitely...
just two of them. We can do that.
Yes, we can. I take it we are not planning on attacking further today. It depends on what I choose to use as my elixirs today. Infusions, actually, but...
Well, I've been up for a long time. It's getting really tired. So...
Understood.
So we break a couple of skeletons and then we go to bed. Seems good to me.
Right, we can make it quiet so we can fall asleep.
Yes, and given what we saw they did, it would be best if we found a way to make the bodies go away too.
You have a shovel? That's the easiest way.
Well, we are close to the edge of the stairs, yes. There a cliff nearby?
It's a bush.
Close. There is one close enough to where they're standing. Yeah. It'd take a while, but you guys could move some. Unless you increased your strength scores, then yeah, you guys. I say that, but
Fun fact on that note: I'm looking at Egor's sheet. He has muleback cords and a really dumb strength score.
So there you go.
And I could toss him an enlarged person given a minute. For him previous.
So it's just as simple as hop, hop, and then off he goes.
Yeah.
Hop, hop,
Pretty
hop,
much.
hop, hop, off the cliff.
So if I remember correctly, there's a wall of... there's basically a wall of stone in front of us with like a peephole.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can dig through. We'll be using one of my concoctions.
Very good.
Well,
Well, I want to go sleep, so any time is a good time.
okay. Let us do so. And I will drink 2 potions. Or 2 extracts. I will do 1 of shield for myself and 1 of burrow.
Okay.
Which, let me just make sure. Yeah. 3rd.
All right then.
Okay. It is daytime, correct?
It is daytime.
Okay. I will also... Yeah, I'll wait on those. Okay. And away we go. Burrow gives me... target gains a burrow speed of 15. So I should be able... I can either burrow myself or someone else can burrow for me.
Okay. So the thing about a burrow speed is it doesn't leave a trail.
I'm sure it can if you choose for it to.
Yes, and we're talking about at most a foot of rock.
Mm.
Yeah, I suppose that's my only, like, is a bunch of rock going to fall on our heads if he does this?
The little stone facing that you guys made wasn't a structural support. It was just a facade. So.
Okay, fair enough. So he's going to make a hole. Things will fall down over the hole. We dig out through it. That kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
More like there was a pre-existing cave and we stone-shaped some rock in front of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Sure.
It was an outcropping, but yes.
Yep. Well, in that case, let us sally forth.
Okay.
Tell you.
All right.
And-
Well, Boldrago will cast Fortune. Oh, but Hex Fortune on 2 marshals
Ha!
Okie dokie.
before the cave entrance are made or remade, I suppose.
Okie dokie. So he just kind of you hear him back there kind of tiredly going or whatever, however he cackles.
He doesn't cackle, he chants.
Chance, nerd. He's a shaman.
Sure.
Yeah, he's a shaman.
All right. I'm just got witch stuff on my mind, I guess.
Yeah, you're bewitched.
Bewitched. All right. So you guys do that.
Knows, but I'm trying. No, got nothing. Sorry.
It was it would have been kind of hard to make that quiet, especially since it wasn't indicated by anybody, and you're about to go into battle anyway. So We're going to let them have a roll to see if they hear you burrowing through.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
And you don't think that the marshals and all the rest of them, Skoros and all of them are getting in trouble, do you, Brasut?
We set up a nice place for them to hide. I'd assume not.
Knowing Skoros, he's doing something dumb.
Well, I hope it's fun.
Down comes the rocks, and Skoros, who now speaks giant, just for a Sandpoint and out.
All right, fair enough. They do hear you, so there's no surprise for them. So they turn to face you, and you turn to face them, and there's probably 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, they're further away than that. You guys had to go several feet away. Might have to zoom out. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, wait. We've got the measuring stick. We've got it set right now.
Oh, we do.
I'm going to clear out the turns. And you guys can put yourselves in there.
Okay. Ooh. Would you mind giving me control of Egor Bramblepot?
Egor. Whoa, you got moved way down there.
Oh, are we coming from that way? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, I will give you control of this token momentarily. I'm going to add turn on that, add turn on you, and add turn on Kellery. There we go. Add turn. Add turn. All right. Now to give you control. And they are I'll measure in a second after I give you control. Oh, there it is. Represents character. Where's the can be controlled by thing?
I can just tell you where to move them. That also works.
Yeah, let's just do that. All right. So there we go. Now for their initiative rolls. Okay. Okay.
Funny how they've all had their decks increased by 2 and gained improved initiative as a bonus feat.
No.
They have so. I was helping somebody build a necromancer not super long ago, and that's what happens when you make a skeleton. Their CRs fall in like half, basically. But they get
These-
What's it, not got?
These
Not
are
good
the
scene?
No, that guy can build them on his own. It's somebody here at the house.
there's these guys are the regular ones. They stuck around.
Oh, those are stone giants. Got it.
Right.
So where the Skelly boys got taken back.
The Skelly boys and everybody and the other rest of the giants that were with him started heading around and through the mountains towards
Oh, okay. That's my bad. Got you.
Jorgenfest. Or you assume
Suddenly
towards
we
Jorgenfest.
Charging head first into combat. Oh well.
All right.
Oop.
Does everybody else have
Kellery
theirs?
had a 7.
I put mine in chat. I have no ability to enter. Oh, I do.
I-
Oh,
I gave you stuffs.
you did, Adam. I'm sorry. Forgive Tommy. Hope. Egor Bramblepot. He has a 21. I can't put it in for him.
Okay.
For him. 19 plus a DOS.
All right. We don't.
Kane said he had a backup built, right?
Yeah, sure. All right. So that means it is Bramblepot's turn first. So let's
Alright.
see it.
Is the grid an accurate representation?
I believe it is. I changed it to Pathfinder measurings, I think. Let me make sure. Grid, Pathfinder.
did.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys had to go almost 100 feet away from where they would be standing, which is around the gazebo. I'm not going to doodle a gazebo, but they're around the gazebo thing.
Sure. So they are flat-footed. Egor is just going to raise Chernobog's hammer over his head and scream something in Halfling. That sounds fun. For the Shire! And I would like to charge. His speed is 50 feet. So there goes all the rest that we just took to this square here, please. I'm still on the ruler. Right here.
Right. There we go. Okay. He's going to charge. There.
Yep.
That means he's going
And
to...
since
they can't take their AOO. So
they're flat-footed. So we are fortuned for the next 2 rounds, because level 12, 11, the level we are, Shammy Boy. So first attack is a 6. No thanks. I'd much rather... Oh, nope, we're keeping the 6. Never mind.
okay.
Okie dokie, we're going to do a Get Angry, which is what it's called now. So that means quick math for a sheet that is not my own. That should go up by 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 28, if I'm doing the math correctly, over the Stone Giant's flat-footed.
Okay, that's plenty.
And I'll whap him for 18 points of bludgeoning damage, plus I think Chernobog's back scratcher is just flaming, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it flaming burst? Does anybody...
Flaming burst. He said it was going to be at this level.
Yeah.
Dope. That means I don't need to find a d6. Chernobog's... what else is funny? Chernobog's walking stick. 5 points of fire damage.
And 5 points of fire damage. Okay. So, Egor runs up and basically does the kneecap thing instead of instead of breaking the ankle, kind of aims a little higher. Aims for the kneecap this time. And hits squarely. You see the patella, that kneecap bone, definitely tear from where it's supposed to be. And, the thing goes, no. Or, well, I don't have to do giant, I guess. He says,
I speak it.
Oh, the little one smacked my kneecap. Kill it. So, that's kind of what he does.
Why do the giants sound like such dude bros?
They probably are, man.
Oh, man!
You're confused, man.
Oh, these darn little adventurers getting in the way of my avocado relax rap time, man.
He didn't say man.
Avocado,
He
man.
said the little one killed me, kneecapped me.
Gonna need
Kill it.
some... Well, now insert superfood here. Man.
Kale smoothies.
All right.
For the person in the group who actually does have bad knees, and one of the deals is my kneecaps kind of wander where they should. Thank you for that lovely visual.
You're welcome.
I know, right? Now I'm gonna have to deal with that for the rest of the session. Oh, wait, you were talking about you.
Yep. All right, so it's his turn next, so he is going to definitely retaliate with a full attack action against this thing that just smacked his kneecap around almost. So, where he's going to swing in with his club. There it is. 8. 24.
Just hits.
All right, so that's a hit on the first one. Go to the second. No, that's only a 20. So the 24 hit, we're gonna go with 3, 7, 19 damage to Egor.
Okay.
And that's going to be his turn. And now we're to Skoros.
Alrighty. I am super far away and not near as fast as the little one. So that's a double move for me, which would then put me, what? entirely too far away to do anything. I guess I'm just gonna. It feels bad, man, but I'm gonna just double move for now. Whoop. I do not like laptops, but I'm fortunate there's one here. That should be 60 feet. I am pretty sure. I'm gonna do a double check. Be double great for both of us. Yeah. So we're just gonna double move there, and I miss my bird. That's all. That's all I got. I guess I'll fight defensively for this round.
Okay.
Move up and like do this. I'm starting to realize that the stone giants are going to make my head go owie, so I should protect it.
Yeah. That happened It's happened enough times that maybe Skoros is catching on. That would hurt.
Starting to drill in a little bit.
Yeah, you need a helmet.
Yeah.
So, you do that. This one's going to move up to here and smack at you then. Because it is its turn. So, oh, come in! And he's going to swing. He only gets one attack.
As he says that, I'm going to look at him and in giant just, that's what she said. And then smile real big at him as the club comes down.
Well, maybe. He got a 19 on the dice. I'm pretty sure he's going to hit you. There's no Maltia here to change your AC, so...
I got no sweet bodyguard. I think I'm sitting at a 25 right now.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually never fought defensively in my entire career. So I'm not sure what my AC is.
Well, it's not like in the 30s.
It's normally 23. I'm sure you blow that out of the water with a natural 19, though.
Yeah. So he only gets that one attack, but he makes it count. And so he comes charging up and swings up and around to give you a smack. And you kind of stop there to go like this, and you do, but it catches your arms, and it smacks them hard into you. So you do cross-guard it, but cross-guarding against a moving object the size of a small tree is not necessarily going to keep...
small tree.
Yeah. It's still like hitting a small tree. So that's not maximum, very little damage for... so 16 damage total.
Yeah. Oof.
And that was them rolling a 1 and a 3 on their hits.
I'll take it.
All right. So they swing in and they smack you. Now it is Kellery's turn.
That's easy. I double move, and I am able to make it to here.
Right there.
Even put a nice little light blue dot. And that's about all I can do.
Can you not move your token?
No.
I don't know what it is. We'll have to fix it on the next one. Okay. So you move there. You don't move through his threatened space, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity. And I think we're at Boldrago now. What's happening?
What kind of action is it?
Yeah. Walking 30 feet.
Floating 30 feet.
And he'll cast Mind Maze on this guy.
Mind Maze. Okay.
Yeah. So I need a will save.
As I save, tell the people what Mind Maze does, because I've never used that spell.
Yeah, that's new to me too.
Really? It's basically like an let's see, it's an enchantment compulsion effect. So basically forces you to like you believe that you're wandering through a maze. So while under the effect, you can't make attacks or cast spells, and you must move in a random direction every round, as if you were running through some weird maze.
So it's like the spell maze, just a baby. Okay, fair enough. Are Minotaurs immune?
No, I don't think so.
They just run. They just run a lot fast. They just don't feel unsettled by it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that means that this guy is affected by that, and you see him go.
Cool.
After he swings in and hits him, he's like. So. All right.
That'll be his turn.
Okay. Well, it's Kneecap's
Hey,
turn.
wait a minute. No.
Oh wait, no, it's
no.
not.
Bramblepot.
That's right, Egor's turn. All right, Egor.
All right, Shaman. Remind me. Do I have advantage on the first roll or every roll this round? I forget.
You need to pick one. You can choose
Okay,
any,
gotcha.
but you need to decide like this one I will use it for.
Okay, sure. So I'm gonna swing in normal. Egor will 5 foot step and full attack, basically, just trying to just 5 foot step yonder, if I could.
Okay.
Help set up the flank a little easier. And swing in, no advantage here. So that's 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 29.
That'll do it.
Second attack. Well, that was sketch. That bounced all over the place. 14, 18 probably is not good.
No, that does not.
And then the third one, I'll take advantage of the third one. Oh, come here, you. So then that made it 17, 9, 1, 2. After advantage comes down to a 27.
That will hit. So the first and the last.
So, assuming no DRV fire, he takes 12 points of fire damage as, I guess, Egor just starts, like, squat pressing Chernobog's hammer and, like, to get it from on the ground to behind his shoulders for tricep stuff, just, like, into his wherever this comes up and hits. I'm not necessarily going to say I ring the bells, but they toll from you. Boom! Then we got plus that. So from 2 attacks, if he has damage reduction, 48, 9, 50, 51, 52 damage.
52 damage. Is that including the 12?
No, 52 bludgeoning and then 12 fire.
All right. So 52. All right. So this dude does not look good. Egor kind of goes whack with his knee. The dude comes down and smacks Egor. Egor goes, comes back up. So his head's down after hitting Egor, and he goes smack right in the jaw. And his mouth was open. So he goes, smacks right back up. And goes, and he misses the second swing because of that. Got him reeling, but then he goes smack again, and hits the same leg, and you guys can hear even from way over where Boldrago is on that leg. So we're looking at massive damage on it. Not literally, not the mechanic, but just damage. We're looking at damage.
Nice.
All right. It's now his turn. So he's looking bad. His mouth is bleeding from where it smacked up, where his mandible and teeth smacked back up into where gums meet, and all the rest of his leg is messed up. He's gonna back up 5 feet and say, "Stay back! Stay back!" In giant. And let me see. He's gonna swing at once. Well, he can swing twice because he only moved 5 feet. He's just trying to give space, type thing. So first attack is going on Egor. Will be a 27.
Which hits?
And then the second will only be another 20. So only the first. And that means in his desperation, he seems to have caught a wind of an air of damage blowing through, and it does 21 damage.
Nice. Which then is reduced by a bunch because Egor's DR.
Yeah.
Feels good.
All right. That's his turn. What's going to happen with Skoros?
What's going to happen
Oh,
with
yeah,
Skoros?
the mind maze one.
Does he move on your turn?
Yeah, it was his turn.
The mind maze?
He doesn't go on 8.
Yeah, he goes on 8.
He goes on. Oh, okay. I didn't see that they had different initiatives.
Yep.
That's nothing we used to do.
Yeah, what?
I changed my mind because there's only 2 of them. Come on.
I appreciate it. Okay, so then what I'll do
I'm not going to do it
is
for a
as
tribe of goblins, but I'll do it for like 2 or 3 baddies.
So Skoros sees the guy next to him. He's in no shape, probably just kind of aimlessly staring in a direction he has to walk. And can't make attacks right now, so no threats here. So I will, as a swift action, I would like to take Pummeling Style and Pummeling Charge, which will allow me to... Basically, the first one is a blatant tax. Oh, didn't do that. I'm here. But the second one says, you can charge and make a full attack or flurry blows at the end of your charge as part of the charge action. So it's a free pounce. Basically, Skoros is going to just turn towards this guy who's walking away and run up and jump and like multiple times Superman punch him before landing on the ground.
Okay. So, with that in mind, let's see the numbers.
Okay. Well, first things first, you do get... I have no means of mitigating the AOO since I'm charging, since I can't acrobatics.
Okie dokie. Probably not. Well, I say that. Let me make sure. 23.
I'm no longer fighting. Is exactly what you needed.
Oh.
Action? No, I don't have immediate action maneuvers until next level. Never mind. Boo! Oh, well.
Okie dokie.
Should have taken dodge.
Ooh, that's not... Okay, that's the average roll. 19 damage again.
Nice. Okay, so then we will start Greater 2-Weapon Flurry of Blows-ing. First attack is a 27-29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Second attack is the same result. Actually, yeah, no, same result. And then at plus 10, 22 to hit.
Yeah, that is his AC.
Nice. Okay. And then that's a natural 2, which misses. I'll fortune this roll here, which means nothing because I rolled a 7 or a 1.
How long
Which
does
means
the
I
fortune
didn't
last?
fumble off. Just the one roll.
No, I mean, how many
But it's
rounds?
done at the end of this round.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
This
it's 2 rounds.
Right. So I had it the first round, which I couldn't use it with Skoros, and then this round here.
Okay. All right.
But a 14 misses. And then the final attack is crit fishing, and how luck. I know I just said the word crit fishing, so I had to grab my webcam. I'm going to try to confirm it. And have a 17 to confirm, which fails to confirm.
Okay.
Boo on me forever. So then I hit, what, 4 times out of that, I think?
Yep.
So 4d10. These attacks are all added together for the purposes of his DR.
Okie dokie.
And so I'm just going to put it in here, lazy. 4d10 plus 60? 15 times 4? Yeah. I'm so good at math. Hooray for me. So for 4 attacks, 89 points of bludgeoning damage. Still working off the fact that I don't know what drawback. I'll let you pick, honestly, Adam. They're both kind of bad. Skoros is just going to run up and scream and punch it, and if it is down, I will continue to punch it until I'm out of breath from punching for the 6 seconds.
Okay. That is appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you do so, but you do your Superman thing and you kind of land on the top of his body because he collapses and appears to not be moving, except when you smack him and punch him. because then he moves a lot. So you're going, and he is sufficiently dead, not just unconscious. He appears to be dead. So there you go.
And then Skoros will like turn towards the guy who's about to wander towards Egor and me and just kind of get ready.
Okay. And is that the random direction that he's supposed to go?
Yeah, I rolled a d8. So he has to move there, and I just saw why this spell isn't that fantastic. Basically, if he gets into a dangerous area, he gets a second save. So, and this includes threatened areas. So he'll walk there, and then he gets to save again.
Okay, so we'll walk here.
But he'll provoke from walking there.
Nice. Okay.
He'll walk this way, get within 5 feet, and be in danger. But he only gets a 7, and that's a 14. So that's not going to be enough to break it. Which means he still thinks he's in the maze, but now he feels pain because something's attacking him.
So what you're saying, Adam, is he had to, when he was going diagonally, he had to, in fact, walk this way? Is that... I'm not just trying to be sure.
I mean, he's going to have to talk this way before it's all said and done.
Egor rolls much better than Skoros does with a... I don't have a keen weapon boost. A natural 19 plus, I believe, 20. So that is planful. And then I have a 17 from Skoros.
Okie dokie.
So only... What else is a stick that is normally around the house? Chernobog spatula! That works. That's what that is. 9 points of fire damage. Max points of bludgeoning damage. Isn't good, man. So that's 26. Or no, excuse me, that's 30 bludgeoning damage and 9 points of fire damage.
All right.
Egor turns. Well, just to give me a kiss. Kidding. Just making more arrows.
All right. So,
I rather doubt he's all done.
Yeah. Well, it's Skoros' turn, so Skoros is AOO, so he may take up the mantle on that one.
Oh yeah. Now Skoros missed. Skoros rolled a 17 all told.
Okay. All right then. Now to Kellery.
Okay, Kellery will take a move action to get in range and at him. That should give him flanking, and the giant should be denied his dex bonus as well. Though, unfortunately, I don't get sneak attack out of it.
Okay.
So move to here.
Okay.
And I get just one attack with the +1 keen rapier. And here we go.
A 16? Unfortunately not.
And sorry, I did not state clearly beforehand. I'm also using a 2 points of inspiration to add a d8 to the roll.
Okay.
Oof.
20 total.
So
he doesn't have his dex bonus though.
Right.
Yes. That is a hit.
okay. So it will do all of that 7 damage.
Okay. All right. 7 damage. He's not looking too hot. I mean, he's got a wound in his thigh now. Not thigh, his calf now, from Kellery's rapier slicing into it. He's got... he kind of danced out of the way of Skoros's because of the heavy hit that Egor does, because it's one of those hits where it goes and it moves the giant's entire body. So Skoros' hit kind of just bounces off of him because of the force of Egor's. So, anything else? Think we're good? All right. Boldrago, the Night Angel. What do you want to do? I mean, he'll
approach. Yeah, he'll approach and just keeps chanting, or starts chanting, I suppose.
We did it. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! We took out 2 stone giants, basically. When we took out 5 or 6 of them before.
We got fortune plus chant. That's all we need. We're best ever once again.
That's the best
somewhere
around.
Not gonna put down.
All right. Boldrago continues to chant while the marshals go to town. What is?
Oh, they do.
Yep. What's he doing?
So, 21 from Egor's first attack is real bad.
Well, he doesn't have his dex bonus, does he?
Oh, that's true.
And he's technically it's still flanking with Kellery.
Okay. So then 21, 26, and we'll advantage the final one because we're basically just fishing for crit. I shouldn't have picked up this dice. It's so impossible to read. 11, 12, 13, 15 on the last one is probably no good.
No.
But,
gotta hit 20.
So that's 8 points of fire damage. 44 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Well, how much fire damage did you say? I mean, regular damage?
44.
All right. Dude looks like he's dying, and he's scared, too. He's afraid. Because he's getting hit out of nowhere. All he sees is the maze. This dark maze that he doesn't understand. He's never seen this type of stone before. What could it mean? And he just keeps getting hit. And Skoros, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
He doesn't understand how stone works. How fitting. First 2 attacks are a 16 and I'm putting away this D20 to read it. And a 27.
27
The
hits.
16 is poo-poo. And it's just more of the same. Skoros probably says some derogatory things about giants. And going to keep doing a punch-in as I try to find it. Give me a D20, Thirstbird! Thank you. Second 2 attacks are a must get sheet. That's not Egor's. Oh, 21 and 13. So I've hit twice, and then I'll advantage one of the last 2 and plus 5. So then that's 24. And then the final attack is 11. So 3 hits for 6, 17. Oh, no, wait, that's a 9. 22 plus 45 bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie. So
I know, I'm sorry, I'm the worst ever. But that much. As just like I say horrible things about giants and just wail on his head, basically.
Well, I mean, you start, and it's one of those situations again where Skoros goes a little bit mental. Because you saw him pummel this other one's face, the jaw that had been broken and bleeding, well, not broken, but slammed up into its upper teeth on the other one, is now broken and the face all messed up. Well, this one fares about the same, because he just basically, as he starts to collapse from those other hits, those first few hits that he does, he just continues wailing on the stone giant's head, and you hear a like a really big melon sound popping as he slams into his skull with a double down fist on this now definitely dead creature.
Very good. You'll be handling this. I go sleep now. He'll go back into the cave.
He just drifts off into the cave. There we go.
How close are we to, like, the cliff face?
Not too far. It's one of those things where on the map it looks like, oh, it's a sheer like 90-degree cliff, but there is this slope to it. So you can throw somebody off. They may or may not go all the way down, but they will be out of reach in general.
That makes sense. Okay, so Skoros is panting and kicking and angry, and Egor is just going to go dispose of the bodies. I don't know. Well, his sheet might say what his drag is, but he's got a lot of strength.
It's enough.
Up to he can drag or push
thousands of pounds.
Just over 1,100 pounds.
Yeah. These dudes are about No, that's one giant. You gotta do it one at a time.
So just up, grab ankle, drags, and then I'd kind of like to make a strength check to see how far I can yeet a giant off a cliff. We don't necessarily have to shoelace it, just like grab them and.
Sure, we'll see which one. We'll see which one gets farther. Make 2 rolls. We'll see if A or B gets farther.
Okay. I'll give him an enlarged person before he
yeets?
So that gives him.
Before he yeets it. Okay. So then that's my CMB is that number. So I know, math is hard. This isn't my sheet. I write my barbarians very differently. The most mathy class in Pathfinder. So that's 20-30 is the first one. I'll burn 2 rounds of rage. The second one was a natural 3 and much worse. The second one is a 21. Yeah. To grab by like ankles and I guess it's like an awkward shot put. Or not shot put, but this thing. Discus, yes. Just off the side.
Just spin around.
I would say
their blood
I would say more
out.
Like the hammer throw, but
there we go.
Yeah.
Hammer
or like
throw.
what Scotsmen do to like telephone poles.
Yeah, but those telephone poles aren't limp, so.
And they also had it coming.
The telephone poles had it coming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dang telephone poles. All right. So, you yeet it, and apparently one gets a little bit farther than the other. Somebody was off their game on that second throw. So. All right. And you know what? That seems like a good place to stop it, as you see in the distance, far in the distance, you guys kind of look up and you see 2 figures flying towards you ever so slowly to get back. But they're in sight now. And we're going to stop right there because when we come back, they are going to begin their planning phase, I am sure, for what type of assault they want to do on the on Jorgenfist. So there we are. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you had a great time watching us kind of goof around and kill a couple giants. Totally overkill a couple of giants. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. God bless. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
This content was made possible by travelers and viewers like you. Thank you.